It's been more than 183 days since the November 2024 election. And tonight, finally, the race for the last state Supreme Court seat is now over. Republican challenger Jefferson Griffin conceded to Democrat Allison Riggs today after months of back and forth. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us now live from the state Supreme Court building. Laura, tell us what's next now.
Well, Democrats, of course, are celebrating Jefferson Griffin's concession today, but Republicans were putting the blame firmly on the former state elections board and outgoing director, Karen Brinson Bell. They say the Democrats on that board did not faithfully follow state election law. Republican Judge Jefferson Griffin conceded Wednesday, 6 months after losing the state Supreme Court race to Democratic incumbent Allison Riggs by just 734 votes. Griffin asked the courts to throw out more than 60,000 ballots he said may have been improperly cast. But Monday, a federal judge bluntly dismissed his challenges, ruling that all the votes had to be counted. Griffin said he didn't fully agree with the decision, but respected it and would not appeal it. As a judge, I believe everybody, myself included, has a right to their day in court. This effort has always been about upholding the rule of law and making sure that every legal vote in an election is counted. Riggs and other Democrats called it a win for democracy. I'm glad the will of the voters was finally heard 6 months and 2 days after Election Day, Riggs said. It's been my honor to lead this fight, even though it should never have happened. House Democratic leader Robert Reeves said he's happy the voters don't have to go through any more uncertainty.
The most important thing I always talk about is we've got to be able to have faith in our institutions. And there was no reason to separate this case out from all the other close races that we had, and so I am appreciative that it's over.
Republican House Speaker Dustin Hall says Democrats on the state elections board were to blame for the challenge because he says they didn't adhere to election laws. But he says the GOP will respect the ruling.
What they've said is the State Board of Elections may very well have not followed the law, but it's too late in the process to do anything about it now. And that's a tough pill to swallow.
Now, a new state elections board with a Republican majority was sworn in today, and they selected a new Republican state elections director, a Republican elections lawyer, to be the new director. Hall said he's confident that the new leadership will more faithfully follow Republican lawmakers' intentions. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.